This wheel was taller than many of the people who travelled behind it, and it belonged to one of the fastest machines of the Victorian age. This was Iron Duke, a broad-gauge express locomotive built in 1847 for the Great Western Railway. Its world was built around Isambard Kingdom Brunel's extraordinary railway gauge. 7 feet and 1/4 inch between the rails.
Daniel Gooch wanted an express engine that could exploit that width. Large, stable, and capable of unprecedented speed.
Its predecessor, Great Western, began as a 222. After a leading axle failure, the design gained another leading axle, and the famous 422 arrangement emerged. 29 production locomotives followed between 1847 and 1855, alongside the converted prototype. That enormous wheel covered more distance with every revolution, reducing piston speed while allowing the locomotive to run faster. Coal heated the boiler, steam entered 2 inside cylinders, drove the pistons, and turned a cranked axle connected to that single pair of driving wheels. Look closely, its 4 leading wheels were not mounted in a modern swiveling bogie. They sat within the frame, using controlled lateral movement to handle curves. From Paddington, these machines carried Great Western Expresses westward. Historical accounts credit the class with runs approaching 80 miles per hour. Extraordinary performance, although not measured to modern record certification standards. A celebrated 1852 Paddington to Exeter service covered roughly 194 miles at an average of about 53 miles per hour, stops and gradients included. But Iron Duke's greatest strength was also its limitation. Broad gauge trains could not simply continue onto the expanding standard gauge network. In May 1892, the last Great Western broad gauge routes were converted. No original Iron Duke Class locomotive survived. The locomotive seen today is a full-size replica commissioned in 1985, not an original survivor. Was Brunel's broad gauge a brilliant vision abandoned too soon, or an engineering dead end Britain was right to leave behind?